What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Just got back from the theater, had a double feature with this, and Barbara, you guys follow me on Twitter, and overall, guys, I have to say, this movie was fucking amazing, man. You guys know me, I enjoyed me some Ninja Turtles, grew up with the 04 series, when it was on 4Kids back in the day, watched a good chunk of the 2011 series, of course, saw TMNT when that dropped in theaters back in 07, man. Played the game on my 360 a lot, remember having a good time playing that. But, yeah, man, this movie was just fantastic. So the movie is directed by Jeff Rowell and stars Jackie Chan, Nicholas Cantu, Seth Rogen, John Cena, Randy Noon, and many more. And the plot of Mutant Mayhem is, after years of being sheltered from the human world, the Turtle brothers set out to win the hearts of New Yorkers and be accepted by normal teenagers. Their new friend April O'Neil helps them take on a mysterious crime syndicate, but they soon get in over their heads when an army of mutants is unleashed upon them. First and foremost, gotta give them respect to the cast, man. Jackie Chan is amazing as Splinter. Thought he was great, man. All of the kids that voiced the Ninja Turtles, man, all of them sounded fantastic, man. Great stuff from them. I didn't even recognize John Cena when I was watching the movie. I was looking around, I was like, wait, wasn't John in this movie? I had to look at it, I was like, oh yeah, he was Rocksteady. I didn't even like hear him when I was watching the movie, surprised, but I like instantly recognized Seth Rogen when I heard him as Bebop, so, you know, funny enough about that, man. April, I thought she was pretty good, man. Obviously, there was a big controversy with her, and then, you know, race swapping her. I already said my piece about that in my trailer reaction to, like, I think it was like the first trailer there when that came out, so you guys want my full thoughts on that one, go watch that video, but I thought overall April was pretty good in the movie. I liked her. I thought she was cool, you know. But obviously, the biggest thing with this movie, the biggest praise I can give this movie, or comes to the art animation, bro. The animation of this movie is fantastic. Obviously inspired and most likely done because of the success of Spider-Verse, man. But while this movie definitely doesn't look as good as Spider-Verse, especially across Spider-Verse, man, that movie is just like was just next level with its animation. Mutant Mayhem looks amazing in its own right, man, and that's definitely the best part of the movie. Is definitely the art animation, man. All the animation work this movie did just an absolutely banger job with the animation. This movie looks just stunning, man. The animation is just incredible, man. Just absolutely incredible. The music, the soundtrack for this movie is fantastic, man. They got a lot of some banger tracks in there, man, that were just great. The action sequences I thought were all really well done, especially, you know, they really use the art animation to make them look really good. I've already discussed about how great the animation looks in this movie already. Also, I really liked the comedy movie. I thought the comedy was well done, although you can definitely tell that Seth Rogen had a major part in this movie through its comedy, which I will say, if you're someone that's not really big on his style of comedy, you probably won't be high on the comedy of this movie. I personally had a lot of fun with it, man, and I was almost always laughing, man. So that's just me personally. Also, I gotta give props to like Ice Cube, man. Like he plays the main villain, Superfly, bro. The man was hilarious, bro. Ice Cube was having the time of his life, man, and he was just great as the main villain of the series, of the movie. Excuse me. Along with the other mutants I mentioned, like, you know, Seth Rogen and John Cena with Bebop and Rocksteady, they both sounded great. The other mutants sounded great as well, and yeah, also, I know I mentioned this before, but Jackie Chan, once again, I thought he was just fantastic as Splinter, man. I would argue that in terms of like voice acting, and this could just be my own bias talking, I think he might be the best in terms of solid voice acting as Splinter is Jackie Chan. But we're talking like Splinter as a whole, as a character thing. I definitely probably have to give the nod to the 2011 series, bro. Like Splinter in the 2011 series, if you guys have watched it, bro, that man was next level, bro. Like Splinter in that show was fucking awesome. Definitely my favorite interpretation of the character was the 2011 series, man. He was awesome, that show, man. One of my favorite characters when I was a kid watching that show, man. He was awesome. Yeah. They also threw in some anime references in there, which was kind of cool. They had like Attack on Titan in there. Donnie's wearing a JoJo hoodie, which was pretty cool to see. Which, you know, it's always nice to see that, get some of that little anime rub there. That was a nice, pleasant surprise to see when I was watching the movie. There was also this one running joke that movie that was pretty funny, man. What they do with it around that movie was pretty funny, man. I like what they did with that, man. One other thing I also thought was pretty cool or interesting, I should say, rather, with this movie is like how they actually talk about and deal with the actual, like, what people think of the Ninja Turtles and like how humans or people just in general like view them, because I don't know if we've ever really gotten this, ever been really shown off or discussed in any of the previous series, or even, you know, the Michael Bay movies. I'm not sure. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, you know, in the comments. Like I said, I haven't watched half of this shit in like years, bro. The 04 series I saw when I was a kid, bro, a little kid. The 2011 series I saw when I was like 11, 12 years old, man, and I was like 14, 15 when the Michael Bay movies came out. So it's been a minute since I've seen anything really relating to Ninja Turtles, so I might just be misremembering stuff. But I do like what the movie did and showing us how or this is really with Splinter's character, with how they view the Ninja Turtles, and like, of course, that they're mutants and they're not human, and like I like what they did with that, especially with Splinter's character and why he wants to keep the kids, his sons, in the sewer, man, away from human. I thought that part of the movie, man, was pretty good. I like that. I like that little bit they did with there with how the Ninja Turtles deal with how they are viewed and trying to change their image to and like have them be accepted by humans and fellow New Yorkers. I thought that was pretty cool, man. I like that part of the movie. Now, in terms of like flaws I have with Mutant Mayhem, really the only thing I would say is kind of like with how the Ninja Turtles just learned how to train and become, you know, Ninja Turtles. Where basically every other interpretation of the series, man, whether it's like the original '80s series, at least I think it is. I haven't actually watched. I think I maybe saw like 2 episodes of it. The 2004 series, the 2011 series, even the Michael Bay movies, is that Splinter trained them to, you know, become ninjas and all that shit. Well, in this movie, the Ninja Turtles became Ninja Turtles because they watched movies. They're watching like old like Jackie Chan like kung fu movies, which I'm personally not that big on. Me personally, I like it more when Ninja Turtles are actually like learning to be ninjas because of Splinter training them or something along those lines that we see in every other interpretation, rather than just being like, oh, they're just like, yeah, it's funny that they learned from movies, but at the same time, it's like, not really my kind of thing for my particular taste when it comes to Ninja Turtles, man. But yeah, man, this movie's fantastic, man. I had a blast watching it. I hope it gets a sequel one day because I would love to see it with the Foot Clan, man. And yeah, so yeah. Great movie, man. Fantastic movie. Check it out if you guys haven't already. Which you might as well get on it fast because I think it's actually going to be coming to Paramount Plus pretty soon, surprisingly. But yeah, give this movie a watch, man. It was fantastic, man. So overall, my final verdict for Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem is going to be a 9 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on my socials if you feel like it. Links down below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.
You